Hello, I'm Freyja. I'll be playing Sylvia Sutton, the Spacer.
Hi, I'm Overthinker. I'll be playing Vanya Valiant, the Psychic.
Hello, I'm Solomon. I will be playing Grant Becker, the Scientist.
Howdy there, space folks. I'm Kippahkid, and I will be playing your Master of all space and time with now a great new hat for the live stream.
It's a very nice hat.
Thank you. My hat is bigger than yours.
It's not a
That's why
10
I'm-
gallon, though, so sorry.
All right. So, with hat debates aside, let's get into it. What happens when a bunch of rich trust fund kids are stuck orbiting a gas giant? Well, if your guess were to build a planet-spanning high-speed starship racetrack, then you would be correct. As Janus Station orbits around Ep3, glimpses of the Speedway's track are revealed as the gas clouds shift. Rusted beams held together by a blue phosphorescent light. 2 maps to whoever wins, and according to the ad, you know who to look for. Dash Wheeler of Windfall. With Janus Station soon to be run by Cash and research overseen by Pyra, there are no more barriers left. Now it is up to your wit, tenacity, and sheer absurdity to compete in the Creator's Challenge. So, crew, what is your first move?
Let's find this guy, right? Do we want to
think it's
build?
a good
Do we
start.
want to register? Ooh, we should spy on the competition.
Definitely.
Do everything.
Sabotage.
We could sabotage. Although
Could definitely sabotage.
it'll look better if we just win on our own merits.
But where's the fun in that?
What if our merits are sabotaging others?
I hear you, but I think our merits are mostly being good at tech, being good at chemistry, and whatever I do. If you want to sabotage, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying don't get caught, I guess.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah.
All right, let's go find Joey Wheeler's brother.
All right. So,
Reference
Roxxie's
for no one.
Reprise. It's just in the state that you last left it. Ranger is at the helm. Fido is off sleeping somewhere on a charging pad. And Pyra has now offboarded to start running the research back on Janus Station. Windfall is not quite near, more on the other side of the planet. So it will take maybe about an hour or so journey around the planet to get there.
Should we call ahead? Ooh, are there old races we could watch?
Yeah, there's plenty of old videos out there about the annual Speedway Grand Prix.
Now, is this a no-holds-barred race, or...
Oh, yeah. No, the one rule is there's no rules.
So sabotage is 100% going to occur, then?
Oh, yeah, sabotage is just playing the game.
Yeah.
I take it back. I'm going to look up like a 45-minute highlight reel and bring popcorn and project it onto the inside of the cargo hold so we can watch top moments from the history of this race.
So you get this great highlight array reels. Most notably stands out this one racer that if anybody had an inkling of Starship Racing knowledge, they would know of the name Vector Light, who was a spacer who used all sorts of cool tech and to do daredevil extreme moves. And everything he did was flashy and cool and awesome up until this tragic crash that took him out. And it was kind of like he was such an all-star racer that after Vector's crash a few years back, it kind of lost a lot of its casual following.
Interesting. Are there any... What's the story around that crash?
I
Like,
mean,
did
it
he
was...
fly too close to the sun, or did somebody run into him?
There's debate, because it looks like he spun out and it collided into another ship. There are a whole bunch of conspiracy theories. Most say it was just a technical malfunction. Most say that, or others say that it was a trick that went wrong and he finally bit off more than he can chew. But others say that people sabotaged him, and not in the fun way, in the way that really put a lot of lives in danger and put him out of his career.
Oh, would that also not just be part of the game, though, too?
It is, but when you are the golden boy, people don't want to see him get sabotaged. They want to see him sabotage others.
Fair enough.
Or heroically overcome being sabotaged?
Exactly.
Is he still alive?
People don't know. He's kind of gone off any sort of radio frequencies or TV presentations since that moment. And nobody really knew the real identity of Vector Light, so he could be among the streets to this day.
It's going to be someone we know.
Well, first of all, whoever he was, he rocked. Big respect. Second, do we build our own car?
Absolutely.
Correction. She builds our car.
So to specify, these are starships about the same size as Roxxie's Reprise.
Oh, we've already got a car. Okay.
So when we modify Roxxie's Reprise for a short period where we need her to go fast.
And we could just keep her going fast.
It's true.
Yeah. Like, what's the... Grant, what's the equivalent of, like, I don't know, space nitrogen?
I think I could come up with something.
Can't wait to meet this... I already forgot his actual name. I just heard Wheeler. Dash Wheeler.
So, as you approach one of Aethra's moons, Halve, a connected series of domes vaguely resembling a flower in shape comes into view. In one dome, cargo ships are coming in and out of the shipping lanes, while in another, smaller vessels are heading out towards the Speedway. You can give an educated guess that this dome is where all the racers are coming in and out of.
Take us in.
Aye, aye. Pulling in to Windfall. Inside the docking bay, you're met with more chrominium than you have ever seen in the Frontier, a material that's almost exclusively used by the Praxos megacorporations. It is shiny, bright, silver, and just kind of very corporate. It's essentially the equivalent of making like office building materials. Upon closer look, as you can see inside the docking bay, Sylvia, based on your expertise, you can tell that this station has gone under recent renovations in areas that were likely in states of disarray.
Well, looks like they're fixing up the place.
For the time being, at least.
Maybe trying to draw in more prospects, more racers.
Yeah, but it's still a little strange. Like, in the battle arena, they would occasionally repair things, but it was kind of the ambiance to have, the flaming holes in the wall. Could be trying to make it less deadly. Or appear less deadly.
Or they're showing off some of their new technology. Two map pieces.
Good point.
As you disembark, there is a PA voice that is looping over and over again. If you're looking to sign up for the Speedway Grand Prix, please go to floor 4, Hall C, and join the queue.
Of course, there's a line.
Okay. Do we want to all hit the line? Or do we want to, I get us signed up and you guys start tuning up the old girl?
I would say tuning up the sooner would be better than later.
Yeah.
We'll probably need to get some new parts, though.
Okay. Do we have a ship's budget? I can get some stuff. I mean, there's got to be like an envoy around here somewhere. I can put in a requisition. No guarantee that that comes without a string attached, but decide what you need and I'll see what I can do.
I'm sure that they probably have a ship store around here that we could look through and see what would be beneficial.
Yeah. And if nothing else, I can just work with what I've got in the lab and see what I can do, and then we can adjust from there.
Sure.
Cool. I'm just going to put it out there. Flamethrowers. Just a thought
This
I
is
had.
an atmosphere race, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
yes, it is
Okay.
inside the gas giant.
Okay.
Technically, there isn't an atmosphere.
So flamethrowers wouldn't work then.
Flamethrowers
Well,
work great if you hit the other ship with them. Because the other
It
ship
is-
has atmosphere.
It is full of gas. Depends on how flammable the gases are.
I was about to ask which particular gases.
So I raise you. I see flamethrowers. I raise you plasma launcher.
Better range, probably slower though, right?
Lower,
Yeah,
but
if we're careful with it, it'll just burn through them.
yeah.
All right. Porque no
Flamethrowers
los
are
dos.
nice.
I'm going to get
Just-
signed up.
See if you can maybe get some ideas about who all we're going against, so we can figure out who we need to really watch out for.
Oh yeah, I'm going to pick a fight with the biggest guy in the line. Am I kidding? We'll find out.
So
And
is it
Vanya will
just
head off.
so it's just Vanya going to the line and Grant and Sylvia going to get parts?
Yep.
All right. We'll start with Grand Sylvia. It doesn't take long, given that the first floor of Windfall is definitely the commercial district. It's basically its own sort of mini mall. And here you can tell, even outside of the docking bay, there has been renovations everywhere. Even now, you can see androids fixing up different parts that may have been jutting out or broken. It is not just the docks, but the whole station seems to be going under heavy renovations. But eventually you do come across a kind of starship shop. It looks very orderly on the outside, like one of those like mall stores where you have like kind of the big kind of sign outside and a little wall in. And when you walk in, it has different rotating platforms and bright lights and bioluminescent, and it looks all big and grand. But when you see that's actually on it, it's basically a bunch of different scraps and parts and pieces that have been neatly made into junk piles as a insectoid-like figure stands at the counter. You would recognize this as a hive, a Xenos that's almost exclusively found on Unity. But this one seems to be standing there with a freshly like tailored shirt and like corduroy pants and belt with a name tag that has poorly scribbled on Kevin.
So I'm thinking some thrusters. We should get the plasma. What else do you think, Grant?
Idea. Instead of a flamethrower, a chemical sprayer. If anything gets too close, I can just hit him with the most concentrated acid I can put together.
That would work. And should be easy to rig up, considering if we pressurize the canister ahead of time, the explosive decompression would launch it.
Yeah.
Should be easy to rig. We're going to be looking for parts now.
Yeah.
All
right.
Is Kevin just sitting there watching us rummage through his store?
Yeah, he'll just occasionally like look to you and just like rotate his head almost like 80 degrees without even moving the rest of his body and just click a few times and then rotate back.
I'm going to see if he has anything special in the back.
You go ahead. I'll just keep looking around out here.
Okay. Sylvia would approach Kevin.
This one approaches.
Yes, I'm hoping to participate in the race and was wondering if you had any experimental or unique parts.
Oh, you're interested in unique parts. You do not want to be like those other racers. You wish to be built different.
Yes. Sure.
Oh, then the one that has been assigned Kevin has something just for you. Please follow me to the tunnel.
Okay. Grant, I'll be back. I'm going to the tunnel.
Okay. Yell if you need anything.
Definitely.
And outside of all the chrominium and flashing neon lights is a curtained area which Kevin rips off to reveal a big like ant tunnel. He looks and goes, "This one's out of ordinance. Do not tell. Hive knows all. Hive will know if you make Kevin mad. And then he crawls into the tunnel.
It will not make Kevin mad. Promise.
As you enter here, somehow this area is packed thick with dirt inside this station, indicating that this may have been imported to be built like a natural tunnel, or Kevin had means or some way to break things down. As you're eventually going through this crawl space, and it opens up into this little like atrium little area, this like packed in dome of dirt with a little rubble falling down, and it is just full of primitive weapons like slingshots and catapults, and this one little mounted gun thing that is made out of some sort of mud and metal combination. And he picks it up and hands it to you.
Oh, this is interesting. What does it do?
This one is Kevin's favorite. It is the dung launcher.
Well, it could work, actually. Do you have anything else?
Oh, ho, ho. Do you wish to see more of Kevin's wares?
Absolutely. Do you have anything
Well-
with more damaging potential?
Damage is what you seek. I present you thee. And he drags out what looks to be a big drill.
Okay.
This is the Tunneler 9000.
Interesting. And this is able to be mounted to the ship.
If you wish.
So is it just like a giant drill, or is it like just a drill head, or is it like a giant handheld drill?
It's like a drill head, like think like those like big spiral drills
Okay.
that you see on like mechas and stuff.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you have anything that I would be able to knock a ship out of commission?
Oh. And he points to the catapult. That right there is the big dung launcher.
What? I will take all three.
Oh. One might have an overproductive digestive system.
Okay.
The Hive agrees. It is a sign of good health.
I am in good health, yes. Grant, make sure of that. He is our resident doctor.
This Grant helps produce what you known as diarrhea.
Holding back, just busting out laughing. Yes, actually. Depending on what he whips up, he absolutely could produce a shit ton of diarrhea.
Kevin just clicks for a few moments. He goes, the one that has been assigned, Kevin, has relayed this to the Hive. They would like him to produce silt for their home on Unity.
That could potentially be arranged. We'll have to talk with him about it.
That is wonderful to hear. Kevin is very pleased.
And Sophie would scratch down where her ship is, and if Kevin could bring the parts to the bay.
First, you must pay.
Absolutely, yes. We should probably go and meet up with Grant and get the other parts that we have as well.
Grant, what have you been up to while the tunnel negotiations has been going on?
While she was focusing on those parts that Kevin had, and trying to find like maybe something to like launch canisters for chemicals, he figured something that's like more close range for like if ships were trying to go for like ramming or like trying to like bump us off course. Anything that could be like a sort of like a sprayer, anything that could just like basically hose down within short distances across whatever they might call atmosphere in a gas giant to land on the hull of the ship and just start burning through. Like anything that could hold acid and not like be destroyed itself. Like a sprayer of any kind.
Yeah, so you do find some chrominium cannons that are able to hold in acid bases, but those are sold separately.
I want one.
All right. As you pick out your chrominium cannon and choices of acid, Kevin and Sylvia come out, and he gleefully starts checking out all of Sylvia's items and then looks at what you brought. He goes, "Oh," and just stares for a moment. "If that's what you want."
Yeah?
"Apologies. Manager said that Kevin needs to have better customer service. Let me ring that right up for you, sir."
Okay, sure. Why not?
Oh, Grant, we might have a business opportunity, by the way, later on. Yeah.
Okay. Works for me.
Kevin can fill you in.
Oh boy.
Is this the silt producer?
Yes, this is the silt producer.
"You will make our walls very strong, Doctor."
Yeah, I can do that.
And how much credits have you guys been making in the past? Because I feel like between treasure hunting and how would I say vigilante justice probably has a varied amount of payday.
Yeah, Grant's definitely not been exactly rolling in cash. He's basically just been taking credits off of whoever he fucks up.
Same. I don't think we're also hurting for money, though, at the same time. Because
For
we did
now.
take out, a bunch of booters.
So yeah, punches in the calculations. Okay. That will be 8,000 credits.
Can't make too many purchases like this.
Which, if this is money that you have, this will basically be all your credits, unless you want to get some outside help.
Sylvia would just hand over all the credits.
All right. Put all your money into a race you have no idea, and put it all on the line. Love
Absolutely.
the frontier spirit.
Everything on black.
Everything on black.
All right. As you purchase your gear, we're going to go to Vanya, who currently finds themselves standing in an elevator with the most basic music playing. Like, if you imagine the quintessential elevator music, just imagine that with slight banjo to it.
Station elevators. You never get tired of them because they're literally all the same.
No, you never do. and you see standing next to you is the only other occupant on this elevator. He is an extraordinarily ordinary man. There's not a single feature about him that can be commented on. He stands perfectly still and then holds out a hand to shake. Hello there. I am Dave Davidson III. A pleasure.
Nice to meet you. I shake his hand.
It is also a pleasure to meet you. Just gives you the most not too firm but not too limp grip.
Mm-hmm.
Are you partaking in the Speedway Grand Prix?
As a matter of fact, I plan to. How about you?
Oh, not me, but you better watch out. I heard that Dave Co. is sending a pretty average team out there. It's going to be adequate to watch.
Are you? Okay, tell me about Dave Co.
Well, Dave Co. all started with one man, Dave Davidson III. And he thought, well, if I make enough money, I can make a clone of myself. And then I can work 2 jobs. And then I work 2 jobs and make enough money to clone myself to work 3 jobs. And eventually, we made enough money to work jobs in a lot of fields. You know, no one ever says that Dave ever does a good job or a bad job. They just say Dave does his job. And here we are.
Well, congratulations.
Oh,
Good
no
for you
congratulations needed.
I-
We're just doing our job.
Right. But at some point, you decided that the job was to clone yourself so you could do all the jobs. And in
That was
you-
not my job. That was
No.
Dave's job.
Are you not Dave?
Well, I am Dave, but I'm not Dave.
Right, but if you are Dave, then you have sort of accomplished something by being a clone and therefore a stellar success on the part of original Dave, which you are as a clone of him.
All I've accomplished is a pretty decent retirement fund from this great finance job. Well, some would say great. I'd say it's just all right.
I understand. But it still sounds like you're all a little above average to me.
Oh, your compliments are noted, but please, you don't need to waste them on average Dave. Oh, here's my stop. And he just walks out.
That was interesting. At some point, he's going to think about that again, about how he is a clone of a guy whose whole thing is being average, but who accomplished something exceptional and therefore isn't average. I'm going to give the Dave Hive their own existential crisis. Because clones are fun.
All right. As it finally clicks to the correct floor, you find the right hall, and it is notable as there is a menagerie of colorful figures waiting in line.
All right. Yeah, let's assess the competition and get in line for the race. Or for sign up. Yeah. Who am I looking at?
You see some that don't quite stand out, some that have interesting outfits, some that look like oddly familiar, colorful Xenos. But the one that stands out most to you is a man in a spacesuit with a, goo inside and a outfit with all of him and his buddies that say GG on them. You know this is Gordon and his goons.
Gordon!
Oh, hey there. You're signing up for the race, I see.
Yeah, good to see you. How are you?
Oh, it's been a bit of a doozy because you guys screwed me out of my job. So now I got to make up some money because some people are pretty pissed at me.
I know exactly how you feel. I've definitely had that happen.
Oh, yeah, no, those guys, I killed them all. The ones that were pissed at you.
And I can kill the guys that are pissed at you if you tell me who they are.
Oh, no, I can't do that because I'm still under contract. This is, well, how do I say? They would say,
Oh, so they're
this
pissed
is
at you, but they're not like trying to kill you yet.
This is your last straw, Gordon. If you fuck this up, then you can kiss that gooey ass behind.
Okay. Well, if you do fuck this up and they try to eliminate you, I'll help you take care of them.
Well, you know what?
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
But the only reason I'll probably fuck this up is because of you guys. Just saying, because nobody else has really gotten in the way of my jobs before. You kind of get it first, which is pretty impressive, I gotta say. But it's
Thank you.
Kind of peeves me pretty bad, Vanya.
I get that, and I can totally see how me fucking you over this time eliminates a lot of the goodwill from me not killing you when we met. Would that put us right about back on even?
Well, I say if you don't fuck me over this time, I think we'll be pretty even.
Okay. How would I fuck you over this time so I can try and avoid it?
Well, if you eliminate me from the race.
Okay. Deal.
Great.
I will not eliminate you from the race.
Right, my job says I need those treasure maps. So if you do win them, I'll need them.
Well, hey, I don't know if... Actually, I do know there are no rules. If either of us wins, if you win, then we'd like to see the maps for a minute. And if we win, you can see them too. We're putting together a couple of ships, and I think having a couple badasses like yourselves on hand when things get interesting, kind of just better for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a little bit of fleet I'm getting together. I call it the Gordmata.
Gordmata. God, you are maybe the best at branding I've ever met.
Oh, golly. Well, I really, really appreciate that. It's just really, really kind of you. Really, really, really kind of you.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the time. And there's like no watch or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's great chit-chatting with you, but I gotta go.
Are you registered?
Well, I'm waiting to register. It looks like the line's a bit shrinking now, and I gotta get in there before there was those little rascals go cut me in line.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. And I'm going to join his group and walk up to register. Like, all these are my friends, and I'm using them to cut in line.
While you're doing this with Sylvia and Grant, what are you doing now that you have the parts?
Going to work to attach them or retrofit them in some way.
Grant will be working to make sure that anything that would be utilizing the acid, that the acid is as like powerful and as concentrated as he can make it in his lab setup.
All right, so for Sylvia, I'll have you slap something together, and for Grant, do you have anything with your chemicals that you could use?
Let me double check.
Together. Wits.
I do not actually have a specific move for making the chemicals, but so I'll defer to you. Do you think it would just be like a wits roll?
Yeah, I'll give you a base wits roll.
Okay.
That was a 7.
A 7. Ooh, this
And
one will be...
So you go ahead first.
Yes. So this will be interesting, given that this will be used for long term. You get it set up, but you realize this is very much a makeshift job, and it will not be able to withstand much damage if someone hits back.
Okay. And the way that I have it is that the catapult is on the roof with an auto loader that it can take canisters of chemicals and not just dung. And the front has the drill bit mounted to it, but it's kind of camouflaged so it can open up, exposing the drill.
All right. And Grant, what'd you get for your wits?
I got a 9, though I will spend a point of my inspiration to bump that up to a 10.
All right. So yeah, you are able to handle the chemicals with Masterclass. I mean, given that this has been your life career, though at this quantum, it's quite a bit of heavy lifting and getting everything in its right place, but you should have secure chemical weapons ready for the Grand Prix.
I love contravening the Geneva Convention for a Grand Prix.
This is the frontier, baby. What's a war crime for a little bit of a race?
It's not a war if you're the only survivor.
They don't have war crimes out here, so I have to make them.
Just saying, this is a war and it's a race, right?
Well, it's a race. It's maybe a bit of a Cold War. You guys aren't directly involved in it.
It's going to be a bloodbath by the time we're done with it. Let's be real.
But not a goo bath. I made promise.
Sylvia did not hear anything.
All right. So, Vanya, eventually you get there, sneaking in with Gordon and his goons. As you see this man, chiseled jawline, combed over blonde hair, winning smile, wearing like this like red with white and yellow accents and sort of checkered flag vibes to him jacket, and you can assume that this man is Dash Wheeler, host of the Grand Prix.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Wheeler.
Oh, hello there. And it's groups of 3. I see that there are 4 of you. Is this going to be a thing? Is one a coach?
No, it's them, and then I'm repping a different crew.
Oh, I see. Well, let's get the fully stocked crew over here. And Gordon goes and gets it all down and walks out, leaving just you in front. And he goes, so, got a name, your racers. What should we call you on the radio?
I'm Vanya. Our ship is, I think for this point, will be Roxxie's Revenge.
All right.
Yeah, we're down in Docking Bay, and should be ready to start soon. When does this thing start?
It does start the next day, but we do have a special banquet tonight for all the racers to gather before heading down to the track tomorrow.
Love that. Love to hear it.
No, I would not miss it. The banquet is where you can meet and greet all the other racers before you blow them into smithereens. Or pass them and win that too.
Yeah, it seems like there's a fair amount more blowing up than just being really fast.
Well, what's the fun and thrill of racing if you can't potentially die in it?
The spirit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, where do I sign?
Just here. And right here is just saying that, well, the Volley family made us put it in there saying something they're not liable for whatever. I don't know. But we don't care about that because,
yeah,
well, what's paperwork?
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
now the ad said something about map fragments.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just in it for the race, but if the prize is good.
Look, man, I don't know too much about that, but like a lot of us rusticators, we just want to have fun and going on a treasure hunt, dude, that is crazy. Like, can you imagine being like actual treasure hunters, like those frontiersmen and whatnot? That would be radical. So,
Can I insight this guy about whether or not he knows what the map fragments are or are worth?
Go for it.
Use Know the Tells, which is a wit roll. That ups my wits. Jesus, that's a 13.
All right, what are you asking?
Let me see. So Know the Tells. Do any reactions seem odd?
No. What you know of the Rusticators is essentially the Speedway was built out of teen rebellion and spite for the corporate lifestyle, but they are all basically trust fund kids who are sort of manufacturing their thrills. So their sort of exposure to the outside world is still pretty limited.
Gotcha. Exactly the kind of group that a big corporate entity might exploit to draw a bunch of people in.
Oh, 100%.
How can I earn his trust?
Honestly, if you put on a good show, he will hype you up more. The more flashier and pleasing to the crowd you can be, the more Dash will like promote you as like a guy to root for in the race.
Right on. Right on. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to spitting some fire, some acid, blowing stuff up. Just
Yeah,
like
man.
yelling at it's going to be so much fun.
Dude, it's going to be crazy. You know, this is the debut of Vector Light Jr., so it's going to be absolutely wild.
Oh yeah. The champion getting a second coming of sorts.
Some say it's a son, some say it's a super fan. Some say it's actually Vector Light coming back. We don't know, but that's all the fun of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that. It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. Oh, you're going to be at the festival thing, the dinner?
The banquet? No. I'll be busy setting the race up and everything back down on Speedway.
Fair enough. If you come by, I'll save you a drink.
Sure. All right. Now you get out there, champ. Give them everything.
Yeah. And I'll head back to the crew.
Right.
And as soon as I'm out of the room, hey guys, Gordon's here.
You want to handle this, Sylvia?
Sylvia's like working on the ship, looks up. What do you mean Gordon's here?
He's in the race.
That's not good.
That's definitely not good. We just outfitted the ship with a lot of deadly additions.
Yeah. I did make a deal with him. I think as long as both of us finish the race, he'll help us on this treasure hunt. Or could be brought around to being on our side.
Okay.
He doesn't want revenge, does he?
Oh, I'm pretty confident he's going to try and kill us, and we just have to not die while he does, and then both finish the race. So if we had some way to, like, I don't know, launch stuff at him that wasn't necessarily going to destroy his ship, but would be really inconvenient and potentially super gross. I don't know if you have anything like that.
I think we got something.
About that. Have you ever heard of a dung cannon?
Can't say that I have.
We just had to go to the shop. We just had to go to the shop run by the hive.
It has been modified to launch things other than dung, but it can still launch dung.
Okay.
On that note, we do have a job for Grant once we're done.
Oh? You finally found gainful employment in a non-life-threatening situation?
Absolutely. I found him an amazing job working for the hive, building up silt walls. Out of dung.
With all of my silt spinner. With all of my silt spinners. Nah, fuck it. They made gunpowder out of worse.
But on that note, Grant, do you think you could whip something up that we could launch out that's not lethal from the catapult?
Yeah, like... Well, what's his crew looking like? Is it more goo people like him, or is it like actual organics?
It was goo people, right? Or does he just hire mercenaries?
No, he hires mercenaries.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I can fuck with them.
Tough customers. Yeah.
Well, tough customers can enjoy a fucking stink bomb. Or, CS gas.
Yeah, we still want him to finish the race.
They'll finish the race. They're just going to, be burning and throwing up.
Okay. That works for me. I genuinely think he might try to kill me. Which...
Yeah, probably.
Not like I don't have it coming.
Honestly, of us, who doesn't?
Fair.
Oh, there's a party, too. There's a whole banquet.
Oh,
like
good.
After the event or before?
No, before. We get to meet the other racers. Apparently there's a Light Drive Junior, Starlight, whatever his flashlight. The big guy. The famous, the golden child. He's got like a junior or a copycat making a comeback this year. So
it's just another clone like Dave Core.
Oh yeah, they're in too.
Of course.
Of course they are.
We should genuinely watch out for them. I'm thinking like a tortoise and the hare situation. Everybody too busy being spectacular, and Dave Core just cruises.
Yeah.
Probably.
Shit, what if they have a stealth drive?
100%, though, the moment we go to that banquet, they're going to start trying to sabotage vehicles.
Yeah, it's vehicles or people. So we might want to keep... Yeah, we might want to keep, like, who is it with us?
Ranger should stay here.
Ranger should definitely stay here on high alert.
Ranger and Fido should stay on high alert. And if we can get some info, we could do some sabotaging of our own.
You want to spike the punch?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that would be
The fact
great.
you had to ask offends me.
But
Well,
fun stuff for us, but unfun stuff for them.
Lethal or...
Let's not do lethal.
Okay.
Actually, you could get to work
no,
building
you're
that
right.
silt. Building that silt up already.
That's dark.
That's
darker than I was going to go. Not going to lie. Because here's the thing. We want to mess with them, but we don't want to mess with them so much that people can't race and they call off the race, because then there's no way to get the pages.
True.
Right?
It's true.
We need them, functional but not a game at the starting line.
Can
Well,
you
I think
make them like perpetually hungover?
I can
For,
make
like,
them
3 days?
hungover. I can make it so like their ass is exploding. What do you want here?
Both?
I've already learned that there is
Both is
nothing my devious mind can come up with that yours can't exceed on this subject. So
I can do that.
right on.
All right. Well, as it comes time for the banquet, there was a great deal of effort that was not put into preparing the banquet for the racers. The cafeteria remains largely unchanged, except for the addition of a buffet. And there are 7 tables, one for each team, as Android servers go about taking orders and delivering food. If there's a time to scout your competition and make allies or sabotage enemies, now is the time. Would you like to preview some of the people sitting at the tables?
Absolutely.
So,
There's
first
3
and
teams we
foremost-
don't know, right?
Correct. So first and foremost, you do see a man with a helmet and a visor, a suave leather jacket, and coming down from his helmet is these mechanical locks. And this, you can tell based off of the symbols on like the logos and sponsorships and the theme song playing at their table. This is Vector Light Jr. and his posse. Obviously, you see your favorite Goo Man and his goons at their table. Then the Dave that you saw, you see 3 people who look exactly identically like him wearing the most average racing outfit you can ever imagine. Finally, there are 3 tables with 3 familiar people. One of them is 3 men wearing black and white, fairly mundane, asymmetrical Volley family racing suits. All of them wear aviators, but that one man with those tinted aviators is none other than Cressley, now supporting a new chrominium cod piece.
Okay, so we'll kill them.
Next, you see a colorful array of puffball-like Xenos. And if memory serves right, you were assailed by Tough Fluff and their Plupom pirates at one point, who have now regathered for the race.
Okay, they're going to be fun.
And finally, a man that you will all recognize, buff, burly, tall, and now with a completely shaved mustache, was the once Sergeant Ass Splitter, who is now clean shaven, wearing a too tight sailor boy outfit.
Hey, look who showed up.
What the fuck is he wearing?
So you want to go say hi to your old, what are you guys, ex-business partners?
I don't want to go talk to him. Sylvia, do you want to go talk to him?
No, I'm good just taking photos to upload later. As she is currently taking a drone and just snapping photos.
I'm going to wave at him.
You took the man's mustache, you took the man's gimmick, and when, Vanya, you wave at him, he gives you this big boyish grin in a body that does not fit as he waves back joyously.
I think we broke him.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
there's-
not right.
Can I do a read the signs to see, like, is this psychological or is this, like, psychic? Is there fully just a different person in there? Or did he rebrand himself?
Go for it.
Ten.
10. So, upon examining him, it does not look psychological. It looks like he had a gimmick in the arena and he was forced to change gimmicks.
Okay. Is it... So this is a performance? Is he doing okay underneath that performance?
Well, it really depends. If you're an arena fighter and you're given a really crappy gimmick, how would you feel?
Poor guy.
That's fair.
Kayfabe isn't dead in the frontier.
So do we want him on the team?
Could we handle him on the team?
I don't want to test it, honestly. I'm scared.
Look, he's a big, exuberant guy who bounced back from a crushing defeat, which is our fault. We crushed him probably beyond the point that we had to.
And evidently awakened some very deeply repressed thoughts.
I mean, is
Or
that him
is
or is that his
it-
gimmick?
If nothing else, he's a consummate performer. You know?
I figure we can talk to him tonight. At
Yeah,
least
let's
figure
go.
out a little more what's going on.
Let's go say hi.
I vote Grant to go say hi.
I
I
think we
vote
should
you
all
to shut
go.
the hell up.
Let's all go.
That I'm fine with.
Cool.
As you walk over, you can see almost the tear forming in his eyes as he knows he's about to speak. Hey there, fellas.
How's it going?
It's doing fine and swell and dandy.
Seems like you've, what are you going by now?
Oh, they call me Officer Birdman now. Caw.
Can I tell if that's him being joyous or is that him in pain?
You
I
don't
don't
need
know
a
if you need to
roll.
roll for that. Yeah.
It is a man who
Okay.
is dead inside, but is doing his job.
Okay, officer. How'd you end up in this shtick?
Well, when you're no longer the champion of the arena, kind of gotta get your money somewhere. And I'm doing a cross promotion.
Oh, you get some sponsorship. That's good. That can really stabilize a person. Who for?
Yep. Maybe I can get a racer gimmick after this. And then, are you still filming him as he says that?
Yeah. Trying to
looks
be
at the-
subtle about it.
He looks at the drone. He's like, shit, cut off. I mean, that's I love this. I love being a sailor. Caw.
You have a signature pose?
Just here, listen, please don't make me do this.
Looks over to Vanya and Grant.
Do it.
Birdman kick, and he like does like a little like anime girl pose as he like throws like a high kick up.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
That was very impressive, though. Good luck out there. We're running a fair number of lethal artilleries, so try to steer clear of us during the race. And enjoy your dinner. And as I push a plate across towards him, I'm going to slip a card under it with my com code.
All right.
Because that's a guy who needs a way out.
I don't know. Maybe he'll go off and find his own blood sports company and become the next big guy until returning back.
Make his own arena with blackjack and hookers.
No, and forget the blackjack, forget the hookers. Birdman away! Going to be working on creating a ringtone out of that.
I think as we head back to our table, I just look at you two and say, that was dark. That was darker than I expected.
That man is
No, it
broken.
wasn't. Good.
I almost feel bad for him. Almost.
I very much do.
You
What, do you
see,
wanna give him a
Vanya,
job?
Yes.
you're the conscience of our group. I'm an asshole.
I just like watching people suffer.
That might be worse.
It's
Oh,
entertaining.
God. I'm the nice one. Huh.
How shit's changed.
Yeah. I guess counseling Cole for the past year has, yeah. Second chances all around, I guess.
Eh.
You want to
Some
go
people
beat up
don't
that
deserve
cop
second
guy?
chances.
Generally.
if Grant wants to go beat up the Mr. Chromium Codpiece, I think we'll have his back.
All right. So you approach Cressley and the Volley family corpos.
Up to you, Grant.
Grant will just have like grabbed himself a drink from the banquet and just be like sipping on it. Douchebag's entourage.
I believe you mean Mr. Chromecock now.
I mean, Mr. Douchebag.
Well, good to see you. Quick, someone give me an insult for him. And one guy like just jots something down on the data pad and hands it over. What is this? Is just shit. You know what, Mr. Like that guy, as bad as that guy. You should feel bad. You feel bad now, and he just points to his employee.
Ow, my feelings.
Yeah, whatever. What do you do? What are you doing here? Trying to provide more testicular manslaughter? So barbaric.
I'm surprised your voice is in a higher octave.
The body is simply a piece of art. When you do work for the Volley family, they can get you with the best top augmentations that none of you rubes can get. So Cressley on top.
Did he say it was augmented?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to hack it.
You're going to try to hack his cod piece.
Yes, I am.
You're going to hack his codpiece and give him permanent ED.
Holy shit.
Roll me, I'm in.
Okay.
Yes, he's not.
Oh, I'm in the wits.
Fuck.
Oh no, it's a 6.
I'll use an inspiration point to get that up to a 7 at least.
Bet.
Because that's too fucking funny.
That means I am in.
All right. And what is the condition for 7 to 9 for I'm in?
It comes at a cost. That's all it says. Is you get in at a cost.
So
turn this from a hard drive to a floppy drive. Anyways.
As you just for anyone who would pop in during this moment, honestly, this whole episode, I feel bad for who just pop into this episode. As you hack into his cod piece, I'm going to give you 1 wound for the emotional damage that you've experienced for realizing the absolute godlike power of initiating ED into someone's augmented compartment and realizing that this is way too real and uncomfy for how they've made it. And you are uncomfortable, but you do it and you take a wound.
I hope you enjoy your aluminum wang.
What did you do? You. And he points to the guys. I need a moment, and he runs off to the restroom.
He's gonna need help with that. You guys should follow him in.
He might need several hands.
You see one of the lackeys just sigh as he like puts on the latex gloves like this isn't the first time and runs off.
I took damage from that, like me, the player.
Should we offer them a job? Forget him, but the lackeys, like, I kind of feel bad.
They're corporate stooges. They don't matter.
Yeah.
You're right. Not everyone deserves a second chance. That said, so is their table empty now?
It is, yes.
Party favors?
Party favors.
Party favors. Yes.
Yeah, Grant's just going to like look at all the drinks that they left behind at their particular table and just start adding some party favors.
All right. And what, pray tell, do these party favors do?
They are going to make it so that the alcohol is way more potent and will leave any of them that aren't like they don't have like a heavily augmented liver will probably be and end up having a really bad hangover. And it will probably also be affecting their bladder and colon to be hyperactive.
Got it. All right. With your sabotage initiated, some allies made, some discussions done. Is there any last group that you let you talk to before the banquet ends?
I think as things are wrapping down, I just want to go up to Vector Light Jr.
Mm-hmm.
and put out my hand. Say, looking forward to racing against you.
And IU. May the best racer win, and let's say a couple of barrel rolls or so later, see who comes out on top.
Good luck.
You as well. You'll need it, fresh fish. And from there, that's where we'll take our break. All right. As the banquet has faded, sabotage and allies are made. The night has passed, and it is time for the big race. Is there any last prep you'd like to do before descending within the realm of Aethra?
I spent most of yesterday working on making ammunition and weapons for this race. I think that I do want to actually take some time to do what Vanya suggested and make something that might give us a sort of like a little boost if we need it in the race.
Like a nitro boost?
Yes.
All right. So you do not have slap something together or the move that could let you experiment. So I'm just going to have you do a base wits with a -1 because this is highly experimental.
Sounds good.
That is how we roll. Highly experimental.
13 boxcars.
Jesus.
Holy crap.
All right. You got that premium booster fuel.
Bitchin'.
Bitchin'. Sylvia will also use the auto dock to heal the fools.
That is valid and a fair use.
Because Sylvia it was really, really hurting.
I have 3 boxes left. Is that badly injured?
You have how many boxes left?
3 left?
3 left.
Are you not in the state of being wounded? Are you not dying out?
I mean, I'd like to heal more. So, just also.
How much of the auto dock did Sylvia use?
That would have been 5 for me.
There's 1 use left in the auto dock.
I mean, we can split it.
I'm actually perfectly fine. So you go ahead and take it. And then the next time we dock, we can work on patching up some more.
Cool.
That works.
I'll go up to 4. Then I'm going to I'm going to use my ship action. I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to use call-in air support.
All
which
right.
lets
And
me
can you
roll persuasion to try and get help from an ally. I'm thinking in this case, a like off books Void Singer listening post that can give us like intel relay. I'd like to call in a UAV.
All right.
That's 8.
An 8. So on a 7 to 8 for calling air support, can you tell the audience what happens?
I think Vanya reaches out through some encrypted communications channels. Her special addition to the ship is like a communications relay and gets like a Void Singer listening post, basically, who keep an eye on the sector and monitor traffic. And ask for some updates on the race, like a blow by blow. What's happening? Where? Can you transmit this to our ship?
All right. As you send in the request, they then respond. Missionary Valiant, we've received your request, but we have been having a bit of difficulties getting some of the reception signals. If you could fix the cell tower or the radio tower up by the announcer booth, we can get a better read for you.
Understood. I'll see what I can do. Hey, buddy. Buddy who can climb stuff with a really cool backpack. Buddy who fixes stuff like a pro.
Yes.
Hey. I might be able to get us some very cool intel if we can do a patch job on an antenna up there.
How high is the antenna?
Well, you can't see the actual speedway, but you can see the antenna sticking out from the clouds.
Okay, so we could just pull up to it then.
Yeah, you can pull up to it.
Why not? Shouldn't take long as long as it's not entirely damaged.
Cool.
We're gonna pull up.
All right, pull up. You quickly see what is wrong with the antenna, as there looks to be some sort of gaseous creature gnawing away at the wires.
Oh. Well, that shouldn't be there.
Does it have claws? Teeth?
No. But Sylvia, as a native to this, not planet, but to the station around it, you would know this to be one of pretty much the only native creature to Aethra, known as gas snashers, which are essentially carnivorous gas clouds that not only devour flesh, but metal as well.
Gas gnashers. Hate those things. How do we take care of them? If they're living clouds.
Well, how would you disperse a cloud?
Wind.
Vanya, care to provide some wind?
I blow on it really hard. Now I'm going to use my telekinesis to
Could have asked Grant to provide the wind.
try and blow it off into the stratosphere.
All right. So you can use your telekinesis, which will be a weird roll or wild roll.
That's a 9.
Is a 9. All right. So you do successfully blow it away, though it does skim up against Roxxie's Reprise, giving 1 damage to the ship.
Ah,
I think that'll be fine.
that bastard.
That'll just buff out, right?
It ruined the paint job.
We're technically Roxy's revenge for this one anyway, so
Anyways, gotta get it fixed.
you're the best.
So Sylvia will hop out and attempt to fix the antenna.
All right. I'll have you slap something together to do a repair.
Absolutely. That's a 9.
That is a 9. So you're able to, again, put together this sort of temporary fix. You feel like you'll probably be able to get feeds for at least the beginning of the race. You don't know how long this patch will last, especially with how prevalent gas gnashers are.
It's not a complete repair. It's only something temporary. We might be able to get a couple of hours out of it for the beginning of the race, but I don't know how long that'll last.
Okay.
All right. So to specify, are you using this just for a pre-game report, or is this sort of to have your eye in the sky for the race?
So mechanically, this is supposed to give us a +1 to ship rolls for the duration of a scene. And my hope is that scene is the race.
So there is going to be 5 legs of the race. You will have it for the first 2.
Okay.
Actually, on that note, are we being watched right now?
I don't know. Are you being watched right now?
I don't know.
Well, who knows?
Wanted to send out the recon drones before you can get down there. Scan the surroundings.
All right, roll me scan surroundings.
What is the scan the surroundings?
That will be that would be a wits roll.
The 2d6 +3 because of my wits. And the +1 from recon drones. That's a 9 again.
All right. So, you can ask you can ask 2 of the questions of, are there any incoming dangers? Are there any notable resources? Do any anomalies appear? Is there life nearby? What is the most efficient route? And where is a safe place to land?
I'm thinking most efficient route to see if there's any hidden paths that we're not aware of.
For the Speedway proper, there is not, but you are able to coordinate the best way to avoid any further corrosion to your vehicle.
Okay, that works. What else should we ask?
Are there any anomalies?
Always
Yeah.
a good one to ask. Are there
Seems
any
like a thing we
anomalies
should
nearby?
plan for.
None that ping.
On that ping. That works. Actually, that works. I don't like that it's none that ping, though. That kind of hints that there is one.
Nothing like a qualifier.
All right. Okay. Going
All
to
right.
leave the recon drones out, though. It might be a trick to use later.
Oh, are we still letting Ranger fly the ship? Or is one of us in the pilot seat?
It is 3-person races.
So
Oh.
it's us, and I think the robots have to stay behind. Oh
What's
boy.
the rule to fly a ship?
There is not a direct rule. People could have the pilot role, which could help with certain maneuvers, but essentially, if you are piloting it, then you can not essentially use fire, as you would be not at the guns at that time, but you could use evasive maneuvers. But that can be fluid, as in if you want to run off and get to the guns and someone else take over, then that is possible.
Well, you guys did all the weapons and outfitting, so
Mhm.
why don't I take the chair?
That works for me.
Yeah, that works for me.
Solid.
If I remember right, the last time either of you three tried to drive without Roxxie, you guys all failed and realized that you had to have Ranger as your pilot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if this is still true.
Historically really bad at specifically the flying the ship part.
I'm sure Vanya's improved.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
So now it is time for the moment we've all been waiting for the race to begin. Deep within Aethra, everything is shrouded in warm-colored hues. An old, rusted platform struggles to hold the start-finish line as it bobs up and down, causing a ripple effect across the track beams. Visible as far as the eye can see, a blue phosphorescent light keeps the beams from falling while also serving as the track to follow. Frankly, the Speedway just appears to be an elaborate death trap. As you get Roxxie's Reprise, branded as Revenge, ready, you see the 6 other ships get lined up on the start-finish line. Is anyone doing anything, or are they just ready for the countdown?
I think we're just ready for the countdown.
All right.
Unless
So
anyone
Vanya's gonna
else had
start
anything.
playing on the radio. I think the main theme from Pacific Rim.
Perfect.
You hear through the speaker Dash Wheeler as it goes, "Welcome to the Speedway Grand Prix. We got a great bunch here. Lots of new faces, some returners, but there can only be one ship who wins. Who will it be? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1." And just a loud noise as a flare of fire just ripples through the sky above you. and everyone just books it. Except for the Daveco. They go at a moderate rate.
Cool. I'm going to, let's go. Like not straight to full power. I'm still a little nervous about flying this thing. A little faster than Daveco. Plus, we've got a drill on the front. If we're in the front, we can't use that.
They don't know we have the drill. It's hidden.
Oh. Yeah, do you want me to roll the pilot, or are we just going?
Do you want to take out Dave?
Yeah, have that. Why not?
Are we knocking them out, or?
I'm flying the ship. You guys decide what to do with guns.
Grant, are we taking out Dave? And Dave and Dave? And Dave?
I don't really see Dave as being a threat.
Okay. We're ignoring Dave and Dave and Dave.
And Dave.
And Dave. Because you know the ship is named Dave, too.
Specifically, it's the Dave Davis Davidson the third, each and one of them. So,
are you sure we can't just kill him on principle?
Later.
So yeah, as you guys head there, you're currently in 6th place as you are met with your first obstacle as you race down through the track. People are going head to head, toe to toe, colliding into each other, backing up. It is a slobber knocker as suddenly one of the ships starts to fly off course as it reels up onto the rail and just barely catches itself back. And then you feel it. The crosswinds here are insane, enough to blow your entire ship off the rails. How are you responding?
Well, concerning, but the music is going, and wind has always kind of been Vanya's thing. I think rather than fight it, she's going to reach out a little bit and try to use her telekinesis to find an eddy, to find currents that can be ridden through this race, through this part of the race.
All right. I will have you then do scan surroundings.
What's the bonus for that?
That is a wits.
Cool. So that's 2 for my wits and 1 for my listening post.
Yes.
So that's a 6.
Ooh.
I have something I can spend on this, but it's a lot to spend right off the bat. I can use favors to add to my... I'll use a favor to add 1 to my roll.
Mm-hmm.
And bring it up to a partial success.
All right. So you can ask 2 of the scan surroundings question.
Okay. Safest way through is one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most immediate threat.
All right. So you are able to catch that eddy to ride through, but you are aware that the current threat right now is someone else has also caught that eddy and it is none other than the big ship named the Fluffernutter.
Oh, the cute fluffy pirates.
And as you're riding this, Eddie, they fly right above you and are now coming back down. So they are going to collide right into the top of the Roxxie's Revenge.
Incoming.
Oh,
What do you
shit.
mean? Oh,
So, given that you're able to identify this, you will have a chance to do evasive maneuvers, or frankly, if you have any other ideas, I'd love to hear it.
can you angle the ship quickly at 45 degrees angle? 45 degree angle. 45 degree angle, and we deploy the drill. They'll ram
Yeah,
right
we could
into
try.
it.
I think first Vanya yells, "Hey, it's the furry guys. This is the perfect time for the flamethrowers."
Oh,
Guys,
Grant,
guys,
thought?
did you?
I say drill first.
Okay, we're gonna drill them.
Okay.
All right. Whoever is managing the drill, give me a fire roll.
What is fire?
Blitz.
Bet I have +2 on blitz now.
And then you'll get a +1 from
That's
the
an 11 then.
All right. So you can choose 2 of the fire add a wound, take 1 less wound, get a more advantageous position, damage the enemy vessel, or board the enemy vessel.
I'd say damage the enemy vessel and reduce our wound.
All right. So you are able, Vanya, to just adjust the ship enough as Sylvia, you pull out the drill. As when they come and crash down into you, it doesn't go into your hull or any part that could be damaged. They drop right into your drill as you pierce a hole right through the front, and you can see just the little fluff balls like scurrying around, banging the windows and panicking.
Hi
Oh, yeah.
guys.
Grant just like activates the windshield wipers, just swipe them off.
You just hear well, you actually don't hear anything as if anything, it comes out of a squeaks into the void as they get dropped back, and they're still in the race, but you advance to 5th position as Dave Co chugs along, coming up in 6th.
Hell yeah. Who's next?
As you continue through the race, suddenly you do not see the tracks at all. Everything in front of you is just a deep and heavy, like thick fog. You cannot see what is in front of you. What is your next move?
This seems like the perfect time for the listening post. Just like live feed what it can see that we can't. So I guess make
All
another
right.
sensor roll.
Yep.
$10.
10. So you can ask 3 questions from Scan Surroundings list.
Safest way through. And sorry, I thought I had my book open. Do not. What are the scan surroundings options?
Are there any incoming dangers? Are there any notable resources? Do any anomalies appear? Is there life nearby? What is the most efficient route? And where is a safe place to land?
Yeah, efficient route, threats, and resources. Is there any way we can turn this gas cloud into a speed boost or an advantageous attack?
So, the threat and the most efficient route are a bit 2 in 1, as you get a report in from your listening station being like, hey, Vanya, we got a scanning here, shows that the track is not going straight. You are about to enter a big drop. And then it follows up as we're getting readings of the kind of gas that is surrounding you. It is a highly flammable substance, so watch out for that. But that could benefit your boosters.
Cool. And I guess, can the last question be, which ship is closest to us? Or who's next ahead of us?
Yeah, so next ahead of you is the most standard Volley family racing ship.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be them. All right, guys. Strap in for a big drop and be advised that this whole cloud is super flammable. Also, Grant, your nemesis is in here with us.
Oh, fantastic. Got just the thing.
Is it a flamethrower?
Something akin to it.
Vanya's not letting this go. Cool. And I will steer us off that drop.
As you come to the crest, just start to tilt down. Just rocket. As the Volley Court family, or the Volley family ship is fast approaching. What is your next move?
It's all you, Doc.
So Grant, given that he knew that this was going to be very focused on, given that Vanya's on the controls, he was focusing on guns. He would have used his ability called Metabolic Mayhem and switched out his stat line for the gunslinger stat line that gives him a blitz of 2. And he's going to utilize that for preparing to basically launch canisters of highly corrosive acid at the Volley family ship.
All right. And you do get an extra +1 from the listening station.
Awesome.
So that will be a fire roll.
Fire. I'll use my last inspiration to bump that up to a 10.
All right. So you may pick 2 options from the fire list.
Fire. Double checking the fire list. It's been a while.
Yeah, so you can add a wound, take one less wound, move to an advantageous position, damage part of the enemy vessel, or board the enemy vessel.
I'm going to deal an extra wound, and then I'm also going to damage their thrusters to make it so that whereas our thrusters could benefit from this cloud, if their thrusters are sparking, there's a very good chance that it's going to cause some explosions and fuck them up even more.
So, to describe this scene, as you're going in high speed, I actually will want one more roll, and I need an evasive maneuvers from Vanya to not go headlong into the ship.
Cool. That is
I'll let that roll happen first.
evasive is grit. So
Yes.
this is straight for me. That's
Ruh-roh.
a 4.
It's a 4. Ooh.
So this one's gonna
So-
hurt.
You do successfully launch the acid. You do go hit them into the thrusters. But Vanya, you are unable to steer in time as you into the back. Just as the thrusters explode and fire sets, and your ship will be taking 2 wounds.
All right.
But you have also dealt 2 wounds to them. In that moment, damaging the thrusters, a small hole in the back of their ship has now formed.
I think Grant would see that hole, grin, and then he's going to fire another canister of acid into the internals of the ship.
Absolutely giving it to
Ooh.
them.
Yeah, give me another fire.
13.
Oh, are you doing the same 2 options?
This time I'm going to do an extra 1 to wound and trying to avoid some damage since we just took a hit last time.
All right. So you fire this just inside to the point where you've corroded the walls inside the ship, where you have now found Cressley pants down, welded to the toilet from the acid and fire and various symptoms he's been experiencing. And he just yells, "Curtain, curtain, get me the curtain!"
At this point, I think I hit the afterburner and get us out of this cloud. Hopefully, lighting it as I do.
All right. Can you give me another evasive maneuvers?
Specifically this.
As
11.
this is occurring. Oh. So as you are able to pull out successfully, Sylvia, is there any actions you'd like to take?
We do have the launcher. Should we use it? Yes. We're going to use the launcher.
All right, Sylvia, can you give me a fire?
Absolutely. That was Blitz, and then we also get a +1, correct?
Correct.
That's a 9.
There's a 9, so you may choose one option.
I think just damage the ship again.
All right.
Absolutely wrecking these guys.
So at this point,
Make the ship inoperable.
yeah, so at this point, you launch more acid into it, and just the back chunk of the ship just falls off as spiraling out of the ship is Cressley, still welded to the toilet, as he just plummets into the clouds. He just goes, "I'll get my revenge." See. But as you do so, the Fluffernutter is able to catch up and give you guys a shove, doing one more damage as they pass you by. Goes, "Oh, looks like we are down to 6. The Volley family will not be happy with that performance. But due to this, let me say, early set rivalry, unfortunately, their bravado has cost them some positions, as the Roxxie's Revenge has fallen back into 6th place. The Fluffernutters are into 5th. Daveco has advanced to 4th. The Gordon's Goons and the Blood Arena has gone toe-to-toe for 2nd and 3rd, but Vector Jr. has kept his lead.
How about that cloud explosion? I got an 11 to launch us with the explosion from the gas cloud.
All right. So you are zooming at this point, and you have lost the connection at this point with the comms tower.
Mm-hmm.
But you now are entering in a field of moving gas clouds, and you realize as these ships are starting to slow down and move around, it is a time to catch up. But that one gas snatcher that you encountered, this is an entire herd of them clouding this whole stretch of the speedway.
Dang. I'll start charting a course.
All right. So you can scan your surroundings.
Yeah. 11.
11. All right. You may ask 2 questions.
I think we're going to stay with the 3. The efficient route. Are there any notable resources? And are there any incoming dangers? Assuming the gas gnashers count as like passive and present danger.
So, as you enter, the best route is, frankly, if you can fly above the gas snatchers, while you won't have as good of a view of your competition, you'll be less likely to take more damage. As for the resources, if you know how to use them right, the gas snatchers can also be a great weapon to use against your enemies. And finally, for the biggest threat otherwise, you can see that Officer Birdman of Savage Incorporated has now officially set up one of their weapons, which looks to be these metal wings that cut into blades that are carving into Gordon's ship.
Hey guys, if we have to choose between Gordon and Birdman, it's Gordon, right?
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to try and get us above these clouds. If you can maybe knock the gas smashers into Birdman's ship, let them take care of it. Make it look like we didn't do it.
Could you whip up like an attractant that we could launch into the ship?
I could try to do something quick. It's not easy since I use a little bit of better living through chemistry, but I can try.
gas snatchers are probably made of some gas, so like what's attracted to them on the periodic table?
They like metal. They like electricity.
So you could potentially think that copper could be something that they could be attracted to.
Copper work.
Should we just launch a barrel of copper wire at the enemy ship?
Probably have some extra hanging around, yeah.
Because you do have Sylvia's workshop, you would probably have random bits of metal.
Yeah, we would.
And you do have a catapult.
We do have a
We do.
catapult.
For just such an occasion.
One of these days, I'm going to launch a kitchen sink from the thing.
Random bullshit, go!
Exactly. Okay, 2d6 plus 3. Let's see. 14.
14. Ooh. Was that for your fire or was that for
The fire?
All right. So as you get above and you just what are you choosing for fire?
Oh shoot, I forgot the options. Was it route? No.
So you can make an advantageous position.
Advantageous position.
Or move to an advantageous. Yeah. So you move to an advantageous position, and you can either damage part of the enemy vessel, board it, take one less wound, or give an extra wound.
I want to damage the vessel so it attracts them.
Ooh, all right. So as you launch it, it goes right into one of Officer Birdman's wings as the gas snatchers start to attract towards it and eat away at the side that is not carving into Gordon, and it tilts up. And Vanya, you start getting a comlink call.
Like, yes.
This is Officer Birdman Cacaw requesting for air support.
Okay, well, you've currently got your blade in our other friend there. So if you pull that out, then yeah, we can talk.
Telling me the Officer Birdman has to pull out?
Yeah, well, it's a good start, yeah.
Okay. Cacaw.
Cool. Does he do so?
He does, but as he does so, the Fluffernutter rams right into him.
God, these little fucking fuzzballs are mean.
Yeah. Wish we had a good way to take care of him.
On the side note, we do have the Nashers are going to be attracted to both of their ships now.
That's true.
Birdman, recommend you hit a fierce barrel roll. Try and dislodge some of that extra debris. Maybe cast it onto your new neighbor there. If not, hit the gas and be wearing a spacesuit. Just in case.
You're telling me to do a barrel roll?
I am, in fact, telling you to do a barrel roll. Yeah.
All right. As you see this now one-winged ship try to do a barrel roll, it spirals, and you start seeing these puffballs emerge, like two of them emerge out of the ship in their little spacesuits that just looks like basically bubbles as they crawl into the empty kind of opening. And as they crawl out, there's just a big explosion as the ship that Officer Birdman goes spiraling off into the mist. And you just hear Dr. Snellsman, oh, and it looks like the Fluffernutters have taken out Savage Incorporated's Officer Birdman. That is going to be a hard one. But it seems to be that currently in 5th place is still Roxxie's Revenge, followed up by the Fluffernutters, Gordon's Goons, who have been slowed down a bit by that assault. And what's this? Dave Co. is now in 2nd place.
I fucking told you.
It's because we're constantly getting distracted. We need to focus.
Tortoise in the hair. They're the tortoise. God damn it.
It's because everyone and their brother wants to attack us. And we didn't even do anything.
Full speed. We're taking Dave out.
To be fair, you guys have been the aggressor for at least half of these.
Yes.
You know, that's fair, honestly.
And we intend to continue.
The violence will continue until we win.
Across that finish line.
Just how are they surviving through pacifist methods? We must become more violent in response.
Exactly.
All targets, Dave.
Told you.
All right.
God damn. Yeah. We're to chase down Dave.
Go chase down Dave. All right. So as you exit out of the field of gas snatchers, you are entering the 4th leg of the race, where the speedway has become cluttered with various debris that has been eaten off and left behind. You are essentially in a asteroid belt, but instead of asteroids, it is various shrapnel, motor pieces, other sorts of bits and bobs, probably some skeletons here or there from previous years. It is a complete graveyard and it is nearly impossible to navigate through, as it is not just on the track, but up, down, and around.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start scanning. I'm going to try and get us a firing position on both of these ships. If we can slow them both down, then we can be in the lead for the 5th leg.
I've been saving up the boost for the 5th leg, so hopefully we can find an opening to use it.
Also, what's our ship health at right now? Somebody's tracking that.
Keeping track of the health.
I believe we have taken 5 wounds. It's not been good.
And I believe you have a Corvette.
I believe so.
So we are not looking great. We might want Sylvia to try to do some patch jobs.
Yes. So your shield is down, and you've taken 5. So you have 2 wounds left before your ship is destroyed.
Okay, yeah, we need to fix the ship.
Sure. Scanning. I get a 9.
A 9. All right, you can pick 2 of the options. And is anyone going to use a quick patch on the ship?
Yes. Absolutely.
Mind you, you do also have your auto mech that you can use.
I can't remember what the automech does.
It is like the auto dock, but for the ship's health.
Oh yeah, we should just use the automech.
Agreed.
All right. I would like to know what is the most efficient route, and incoming dangers is good, but I'm a little curious if somebody was going to set an ambush. It feels like it would be here, and life nearby would probably tell us about an ambush before it happens. Is that an accurate read?
I can give you answers to all of those. Unfortunately, for the most efficient route, it really depends on efficiency of what you're going for. The fastest route will be one that will carve up your ship. but it will get you through the fastest. To get there with the least amount of damage, you will need to significantly slow down. For any incoming dangers, you do catch light of various explosives and essentially landmines that are set up throughout the debris field. Any life around? None that is abnormal out of what you have in the race.
So, suggestion. We power through at top speed and just patch holes. Okay. All gas, no brakes.
Sounds good.
Lead foot it.
Keep it from falling apart.
All right, so have you used up your whole automech? Because you have 6 uses of your automech, and you took 5, so you would have 1 use of your automech left if you're restoring to full.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should restore to full.
Yep.
Actually, scratch that. You actually have 2 because one of them was a shield, so you currently have 4 wounds, no
Right,
shield.
I forgot about the shield. Yeah.
There's 2 wounds, no shield. That's what it is.
Yep. So we can use the automech to get back up to full and then have 2 left for the last bit.
Also,
Yeah.
quick question. Does one of you have more than -1 grit? No?
I have +1 on grit.
I actually have +1 on grid right now as well.
Because quick patch is a wits roll, and I have better wits, and my grit is -1. So if we want to hot swap one of you into the pilot's seat, I'm better at fixing the ship than I am at dodging landmines.
I could do it. I'll take over for a sec.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm needed for firing the cannon because I have the positive blitz.
For sure. Vanya gives Grant a crisp high five as they swap out of the seats. Let's go.
You swear you could hear like the echo of Roxy's guitar riff upon that high five. All right, so you're going to book it through the minefield. So, given that you're taking the fast but deadly route, you will be taking 1 wound off the bat. The evasive maneuvers will determine if it's more than 1 wound you'll be taking.
Oh boy. Well, we're going to be taking a few more wounds because that's a 5.
Ooh.
Curse you, dice bot.
So, it's a good thing that you healed up those wounds because you're back down as you soar through as you're almost getting launched faster as the landmines thrust you forwards. You currently have once more 2 wounds left before your ship is wrecked. But you have launched past the Fluffernutter, entering into 4th place, and are coming to head with Gordon's Goons and Daveco.
I think we should just use the auto dock now.
Yeah, the last of the automech, and then
the automech, yeah.
I think also it might be patch to add shields, and I'm going to call Gordon for a plan.
Sounds good.
All right, so you now have 4 wounds left, and can I see the quick patch to see if you can restore your shield? Is that Vanya quick patching?
Oh, is it?
That's
You're the
why
one
you
who said-
switched.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Seven gets us.
So yep, on 7 you can add 1 shield.
Cool. Get the shields back online. And then click. Hey, Gordon.
Oh, hey there. Quite the race it's been so far. Thanks for the quick save.
Yeah, for sure. Alliances pay off. Hey, one of us is going to have to take Dave, and one of us is going to have to deal with the fluffers. Which do you prefer?
Oh, I could like really feel either way. Both the fluffers did go and take out the ship that was hurting me, so I don't mind going after the Daves.
Okay. Probably won't be all that exciting, but as you wish.
No, but you know what they say. A job's a job.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
All right. Cool. And then I'm going to shut off the comms and be like, so he's going after Dave. We should shoot for the win.
Agreed.
100%. Let's do this.
What, we're going to drop back to fight the guys in 5th place?
Nah.
No. 0%.
All right, so how are
A
you?
little treachery among friends.
Oh no. Are you going after
Anyway.
Gordon?
No, we're just not dealing with the guys that we said we were going to deal with.
It's gonna leave him
Actually,
in the dust.
on that note, considering, we're just pushing forward, could I slap together some magnetic mines?
Sure.
You want to throw something
Just take
back
care
at
of
the
them as well.
fluffernutters?
Huh?
You want to throw something at the fluffernutters?
I mean, if they're magnetic mines, they just got to avoid them, right?
Yeah.
This is like when you're playing that unnamed Japanese racing game where you realize that you can throw behind your cart as well.
Yeah. And sometimes you
Yeah.
throw the red thing behind your cart. And it's real mean.
That's an 11.
Yeah, so with the various debris that has embedded itself inside the ship from the explosions, you have been able to slap together some magnetic mines to throw back behind you.
Absolutely. We're just letting them loose. Wherever they go, they go.
All right. As
But
you're
not
doing
at Gordon, right? No? Okay, good.
So as you're doing this, you see emerging from Gordon's ship a cannon at the nose as a laser beam just shoots out and cuts the Daveco ship in half as it just splits open and all 3 Daves just fall out. Oh, what an average placing for Daveco. The same exact place and time as the last 3 years.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
Can I just ask, is Dave's favorite color beige?
I was thinking more of
Gray.
a slate gray.
That makes sense.
Same vibe.
All the Daves are wearing that gray Star Trek uniform.
But like without any logos or symbolism or even like any designs.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah, sure.
just blank.
I think Vanya definitely takes a moment to turn to her crewmates and say, I have never regretted being friendly with Gordon. And
That's fair,
it's moments
honestly.
like this that remind me that that's a survival mechanism.
We need him
Holy
on our
shit.
team. Because,
Yes.
my God, yes, please.
Oh my God.
as you have already fairly damaged the fluffernutter, as you set out the landmines and they try to once more ram into you guys, they go and then hit the bomb and just and you just hear "Ah!" as the ship goes spiraling out. And that leaves us with 3 teams. We have the Roxxie's Revenge in 3rd, Gordon's Goons in 2nd, and Vector Jr. already pulling ahead, looking a surefire to win the race.
Grant,
Uh-huh.
this scary looking 2-liter, is that the nitro?
That's the one.
Are we ready?
Hit it.
Bloop 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 bloop.
All right. As you launch it, just racing down the track, you pass right by Gordon's Goons, and you are starting to actually catch up onto Vector Light. As you do so, he quickly rolls up and around, and various spiked objects drop down on you as he does this full 180 like circle around your ship. All angles is dropping various explosive metallic items.
Oh, you found tricks?
Yeah, I think during this, like, the sprayer that Grant installed would be just like creating basically a like a shield of acid, like in space, so that way it has to burns through the acid first before it would get to them.
All right. So you are able to take out a few before it burns with the acid, but enough gets in to do 2 wounds to your ship.
That makes sense. Yeah. We're ramshackle, but we're still Lindis, god damn it.
So
All right.
hit him. And I'm going to do another patch job, which in this is Vanya grounding themselves, feeling the ship's structure, and enforcing it with telekinesis. I'm literally holding this thing together.
All right. Give me a quick patch.
On 7.
7. So you already have your shield. So what you can do is you can restore the 2 wounds that you just lost.
Sweet. Done.
All right. So you are all the pieces that blew off of the ship. You are literally holding it back together, just to add to the intensity and the thematics. Let's just say Vanya's nose starts to bleed, but like it's in the 0 gravity, like it starts to bleed and then like lifts up and is splashing all over her face.
Yep.
What is Sylvia and Grant doing?
Do we still have the +1 or no?
No.
No, okay. More conventional, or should we go with more of the catapult?
I mean, we got that plasma for a reason.
True. We're gonna shoot plasma at him.
All right. Oh, roll me a fire.
Firing my plasma. It's a 12.
Ooh, all right. What fire options are you choosing?
Okay. I think we should mitigate our own wound. Well, how many options can we select on a 12?
2.
2.
Mitigate wound and increase wound on them.
All right. Luckily, Corvettes do nasty damage. So even up against a highly defensible ship, you have carved into the underbelly and it starts to basically fry off. But you wouldn't be Vector Light without a few tricks up your sleeve. As while you don't take any damage, you do feel a magnetic pull. As it falls down, Vector Light's ship is now attached to the top of your the nose of your ship. So if you guys make it to the finish line, Vector Light will win.
Hold on, he's on the nose, right?
Right.
Activate the drill.
Yep. Activate the drill, and just to be safe, also just sort of like pitching forward. So that way it's like the butt of our ship would cross the line before this motherfucker does.
Do that.
All right.
I love that. That's clever.
I'll have Vanya do the drill, and then Grant do evasive maneuvers.
Sounds good.
So that'll be a fire for Vanya.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
no.
terrible at that.
But because you are part of the drill operator, you can help out Sylvia.
I was just hoping.
So you may roll lend a hand, which is a plus suave.
Plus 12, thank God. So that'd actually be a bonus for that'd be a minor success, partial success for the lend a hand.
All right, so is Grant lending the hand or is Sylvia lending the hand?
Oh no. I think Vanya was lending a hand to Sylvia, since Sylvia was the one rolling for fire.
Okay, got it. So Sylvia's doing the drill and Vanya's doing... You've all failed.
Yes, we have 3 sub-7 rolls. Let's be honest.
Your roll was supposed to be plus suave, so you didn't add your suave to it.
Oh yeah, no. So I got an 8. I got a partial success.
There you go.
Yeah.
Which gives the drill a +1, bringing it to 6.
Which still means the drill fails.
Do you have any more inspiration, Grant?
I don't. I used the last one to get us out of that. I used the last one to fuck up. I think we used to fuck up the fluffy people.
Did we use it for the hacking of this?
No, that was the second one that I used. I had 3 for the day.
I was about to say.
So we are rolling. Right. Our drill is not working.
Yes. So as you try to use the drill, whatever the magnetic force Vector Light is using, it is keeping the drill from properly spinning. Grant, you tried to do the tail spin, but you overshoot it. And now both of you are just swinging into a pendulum circle. Yeah. You're basically just in this like whirlpool motion. You are reaching the finish line. You do not know if it's going to be the butt of your ship or the nose of Vector's as it gets there. And you feel Vector Light ship just as it feels it's about to launch off. This is your last moment. If you do not succeed in this time, Vector Light Jr. will win the race.
Okay.
Which honestly,
what
good for
doing?
him. You know, seems like he's put a lot of time and effort into this, and it's a big comeback. No, fucking, let's go.
Okay, are we trying the drill again, or are we shooting him with plasma again?
Well, I don't want to kill him because then we're the bad guys. I think we just outfly him, gun it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to use the one last bit of afterburn to try to, if he's pulling away, I'm going to try to make it so that he pulls away and away from the finish line, so that way our ship floats into it.
All right. I'm going to have one more evasive maneuvers, and you may choose one of your crew members to lend a hand.
Vanya, love assistance.
Vanya.
Okay.
Vanya is more suave. Convince the ship we should succeed.
You got this, Grant. Now or never. That's an 11. You get the bonus.
Right.
Alrighty. That's a 9.
Which means it's a 10, right?
Yeah, actually.
Yes!
So just at the last moment, you kick in the boosters, and as he launches off, he goes in just off to the side, and you cross the finish line not even a second before Vector basically rolls over and dives into the finish line. He's like, oh, we're going to need to look at the replays on that. And I'm getting this. What's the latecomers, Roxxie's Revenge, has won this year's Speedway Grand Prix. What a race, folks. 7 went in, 3 survived, but only 1 could win. That's a wrap for us, folks. We'll come in for that interviews for that daring last finish and that amazing race coming from Gordon's Goons, Vector Light, and Roxxie's Revenge. We hope to see all 3 of them next year as they've made fans out of us.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Bitchin'.
bitchin'.
As you guys pull into the finish line, you're greeted with various rusticators in their kind of spacesuits to all get your autograph signed. And Dash comes down with a trophy. And he holds out this sort of pad and sends through a good chunk of credits into your account as, well, that was one heck of a race, guys. Wow. I did not expect that coming from a Void Singer, and just kind of motions to you two.
That's fair.
Unpredictability is our special.
And that is what we love. So I would like to introduce you guys to the man who will be willing to give you this map. None other than Mr. Volley himself.
Charm, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
And
Guys,
as you
good behavior.
as you say this, a man in
Say
this like
something nice, don't say anything at all.
alabaster suit, have very kind of slicked back hair, a very sort of like pencil mustache, ascot, as he walks up, pulls out the map pieces. So you are the ones who have won the maps. He looks over you 3. Use this well. The Valley family is watching very closely. And he says that looking directly at Grant. But don't worry, I am not a man of ill means. You have proven yourself. This is correct. You know what this means. Just know that the Valley family is very tenacious. The freebooters, they are your biggest thorn. Perhaps one day we can settle our differences and come to a common agreement. Until then, happy hunting. and he will hold it out for any of you three to take it.
I think Grant would actually take this particular segment.
Until next time. And do tell the next time you come across Mr. Cressley that he is fired. And
I'll be sure to let him know.
And with that, Mr. Volley pivots and walks away. Now, with 2 of the 5 pieces, you still have a frontier ahead of you with now the leaders of the Creators Challenge just like that. What's in store? Well, we'll find out, but that is tonight for our episode. Thank you.